After a pretty packed fall semester, the Liberty University Beach Volleyball team is back and ready to jump into their busier spring season. The team saw great success in their fall tournaments. Players and coaches hope that their fall semester wins will be the driving force for the team to see even more success in the spring.
Fall semester, we hosted a couple of co-ed tournaments and home tournaments that were more or less casual, but saw a lot of people come out for those. And then in early October for fall break, we went out to Maryland, played at Stevenson, and that was a great experience for a lot of our partnerships to just get on the road and play at a different place, see new competition. A lot of lessons were learned at that tournament, but mostly, these girls are bringing a lot of dedication in the weight room every day in practice, and the fun part is traveling and getting to see the competition.
Sometime in September, we went and did a team retreat up at Camp Hideaway. So that was super fun. We stayed in the cabins, just stayed up late, talking to each other, getting to know each other. We also went down to Florida as a team, and we took one of the buses. So we drove the 14 hours together down and back, which was just a super fun team bonding experience, like getting to know each other's personalities outside of just playing on the court.
We definitely have a different team dynamic this semester and this past fall. It's been really good so far. We've added a few new people, and I've just been really happy with how the last semester went. I feel like we've been able to build good team unity and bond really well and work on some new and different skills and bring in some other coaches last semester, like during clinics or trying out new tournaments. So it's been really good for us, and we've grown as players, I would say.
While the weather is still pretty frigid, the beach team is practicing indoors and prepping to get back into the sand. Conditioning and practicing with a higher net is helping the team be prepared for the transition back into the sand.
We want to get in the sand as much as possible, and the spring really does fly by. So sometimes you never know what you're going to get with Lynchburg weather. But right now we're just doing a lot of team building indoors. We're doing basic skill work and scrimmaging a lot just to keep them happy.
It's really interesting coming into indoor because we still use our beach skills, but we're practicing them indoors so we can focus on other skills per se and just our movement and just working on jumping higher and moving fast and trying to bring our skills from beach indoor and then also from indoor then back to the beach. So it's really good because we get to focus on other things that we might not have time to, not be able to if we're in the sand.
Not only is the team working on specific skills, they are also working on team building and chemistry. While the team can't wait to be back in the sand, the extra time team building indoors has proven to be quite useful.
So I think the thing we're focusing on most right now is still playing like beach players even though we're indoors. So still working on those techniques, like obviously you're faster when you're not in the sand. So still practicing like, okay, maybe you can get to the ball indoors, but still practice like you're in the sand. And then once it starts warming back up, who knows, maybe we'll get a lucky February day or something like last year. We'll be able to go practice outside for a little bit and then come back indoors. And then once it warms up again, God willing, we'll be outside.
I would say that the coaches are definitely helping us focus on specific skills right now, and we're also working on team building after practice as well, so then when we really do get into our true season in the sand that we're more prepared to do so. So we're focusing on our weightlifting and then coming into practice, hitting it hard, and also taking some time to recuperate and rejuvenate our bodies because we have Mondays off now. So that has been helpful for us too, to just stay focused on what we need to.